Bloomberg is airing a second season of Beyond the Boardroom with Jonathan Tisch. And in the first episode, the Loews co-chairman sits down with NYSE Euronext CEO Duncan Niederauer. Tisch asks the head of the exchange whether criticism of the Obama administration's business relationship is warranted.
In my view, it would be irrational for them to be anti-business. So I think it's a perception. I don't think it's reality. But what I did say to the Treasury Secretary recently at a group lunch we had was the American public needs to see the dialogue being more constructive between the business community and the administration.
Well, Jonathan Tisch joins me now to discuss more about his conversation with Niederauer. Thanks so much, Jonathan. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you, Betty. Thank you.
Okay, so with Duncan, what did you make of his comment?
His comments were very much in line with what the business community talks amongst themselves, what they say to each other about this administration. My sense is that the Obama administration could take the lead from the Clinton administration, reach out to the business community, understand our concerns. We need stability in terms of markets, and we need some predictability in terms of legislation that's coming out of our nation's capital. And I think certainly post this election in November, Obama and his people are saying, let's get some more input from the CEOs. They're the ones that have the ability to create jobs. And I think Duncan was reflecting that in his comments about the Obama administration.
Publicly, he was, publicly he's saying this, but privately, are you hearing sharper comments, though?
Certainly there are people that are still sensing that this administration might be anti-business. They can't really be anti-business. Business keeps this country going.
And you don't feel that way? Do you feel that way?
I sense that there might be a change afoot.
Okay.
They certainly got a message in the election, and I'm hearing some rumblings where they are trying to reach out a little bit more to CEOs in the business community. What
else struck out at you in the conversation with Niederauer? I mean, what did he say about electronic trading?
We had a fascinating discussion about the intersection of technology, where the NYSE, Euronext is investing a lot of money in New Jersey and London. But also, he was not writing off the broker. He was saying we need high-powered technology, but we also need high-powered judgment that can only come from human beings. So we're walking through the floor of the exchange, obviously very historical, and he's saying this place isn't going anywhere. We're going to have men and women here for ages to come, and we want that intersection of technology and human judgment.
Jonathan, just from you, as a business person, when you're looking at the jobs report we just had, which is 93,000 jobs created, better than expected, does that give you more confidence for you to hire?
Very much so. And certainly our industry, travel and tourism, is reflective of the GDP in general. We're starting to see our numbers get better. The business travelers back on the road, groups are meeting again. The individuals, the families are feeling better, consumer confidence up a bit. So there are going to be some additional job creation opportunities in travel and tourism. Here in New York City, business is very strong. International travelers coming, people doing business trips, obviously the busiest time of the year, the next 2 weeks ahead of us.
Right. And Jonathan, just quickly, because we are going to have an interview with the Diamond Offshore CEO, Larry Dickerson, a bit later this morning. Your company, obviously the biggest shareholder in that, got hit really badly with the Gulf oil spill. It's kind of come back a little bit. How do you feel about it? You think you can recover your money in this?
Well, it's been a great investment for Loews Corporation. Larry Dickerson and his team at Diamond Offshore, they're first-class executives, and they understand the issues. They understand safety, security, first and paramount. But we need the oil coming out of various regions of this world. We need it to fuel the economies that are growing all over the world. And I think you'll hear from Larry a positive report. And we at Loews Corporation are very pleased with our investment in Diamond Offshore.
Okay. Jonathan, we'll leave it there.
Thank you, Betty.
Look forward to watching the episode with Duncan Niederauer. That was Loews co-chairman and host of Beyond the Boardroom, Jonathan Tisch. And you can catch full episodes of Beyond the Boardroom on the weekends on Bloomberg Television.